Remember when I said at the meet and greet that I felt like a lot of dark energy and weird, like just weird things coming like on my pregnancy and stuff. There's hate that was coming from women that my baby dad dealt in the past, rappers wishing all type of fucking STDs on me while I'm pregnant, clearly partners that I dealt with. People like to bash me and like try me the most when I'm my most vulnerable. I'm not better than nobody. I'm not a witch. Okay? I'm not a witch. I don't do black magic on people. I'm not better than nobody. I'm not better than you. I'm not better than anybody. Anybody that messes with me while I'm my most vulnerable, and my most vulnerable is always when I'm pregnant, God always punish them. And God goes and punish them the worst way. When you're protected by certain orishas, they're not going to play about you. Anybody that fucks with the parent with the person that's bearing children, bearing the child, the orishas are not gonna play about them. It's not gonna be me that's gonna come and get you. It's gonna be the Lord Himself. You're gonna find yourself in a hole. Maybe not today, not tomorrow, not maybe you wouldn't even see it coming, but they are going to get you. My relationship is at peace. My money is at peace. They're wishing that your baby come out cross-eyed. They're wishing that your baby come out fucking missing something. They're wishing that you have a fucked up delivery. They're probably wishing death while you deliver. Who knows? People are so wicked. But I am protected.
Cousins, social media is in a chokehold again tonight because Cardi B has officially spoken out. And let me tell y'all, the tone was different this time. Calm, heavy, and spiritual. After Offset dropped that shocking diss track last night, one that seemed to cut deep, even for their history, Cardi took to her stories with a message that fans say felt both heartbreaking and empowering. Offset's lyrics reportedly targeted her pregnancy, her relationship with Stefon Diggs, and even hinted that she's faking peace. But Cardi's response? She didn't clap back with insults. She spoke about dark energy, spiritual protection, and moving in light. Cousins, the internet is split. Some say she's finally healing, while others believe Offset hit a nerve that she's trying to cover up. Be sure to subscribe. Let's get the receipt. So here's the backstory. Offset released the song out of nowhere. No promo, no teaser, just dropped it on SoundCloud and let the lyrics do the talking. Within minutes, fans were dissecting every bar, especially the line that said, "You smiling online but crying inside. How you claim peace when your spirit don't vibe." That alone was enough to set off alarms, but he didn't stop there. He went on to reference her pregnancy indirectly, rapping, "New baby on the way, but that don't make it right. You traded loyalty for spotlight." Cousins, that line right there, it had social media spinning all night long. People immediately assumed the shots were aimed at Cardi. After all, the timing lined up perfectly. She's been publicly embracing her pregnancy with Stefon while navigating a very public estrangement from Offset. But what really shook fans was the alleged bitterness in Offset's tone. Some listeners said it didn't sound like heartbreak anymore, it sounded like resentment. One fan tweeted, "He's not just venting, he's trying to humiliate her. That's not healing, that's hate." Cardi's response came early this morning. No rants, no long captions, just a single post with a plain black background and a message in white letters. "Me and mine are at peace. Despite the dark energy trying to surround us, we are protected. God is working." Cousins, that post hit different. You could feel the weight behind it, almost like a woman who's been through enough public chaos to last a lifetime. Fans flooded the comments with prayers and heart emojis, saying she's protecting her energy and she's not matching his hate anymore, she's elevating. But of course, not everyone bought the peace talk. Some critics accused her of being passive-aggressive, claiming she was using spirituality as shade. One tweet that went viral said, "Cardi says she's protected, but she's been throwing subliminals all week. Just say you're mad and move on." Others, though, pointed out that she's been more grounded lately, posting less drama, staying off Twitter fights, and spending more time with family. They believe she's genuinely trying to grow. Now, let's not forget, Offset's track wasn't just about Cardi. He reportedly took jabs at Stefon too, with a line that said, "You're running routes for a heart you can't keep. That baller gon' fumble, he's playing too deep." Fans believe that was a direct reference to Stefon's career as an NFL player and his reputation for being for the streets. The shade was obvious, and cousins, that's when things started to boil. Blogs began posting side-by-side clips, Offset's song playing over pictures of Cardi and Stefon together. Headlines read things like, "Offset disses Cardi's new man," and "Offset bitter over Cardi's new love." Within hours, the song became a trending topic on X, formerly Twitter. Even celebrities started chiming in. One reality star commented, "This man really can't let her go." Another posted, "She's pregnant and he's dissing her? This is nasty work." Meanwhile, sources allegedly close to Cardi told outlets that she was hurt but refusing to engage. They claimed she's been meditating more, focusing on her health, and surrounding herself with people who speak peace. One insider reportedly said, "Cardi is in a sensitive place. She knows reacting would only feed the negativity. She's trying to protect her baby from all this noise." And cousins, that right there says it all. Because when a mother decides silence is her revenge, it's a whole new level of maturity. But Offset's side tells a different story. According to a blog that follows his circle, he allegedly feels replaced and disrespected by how public Cardi's relationship with Stefon has become. One post claimed Offset was quiet until he saw those maternity photos. It triggered him. That's why he made the song. If that's true, it adds a deeper layer to this, because we might not be looking at just bitterness, but heartbreak masked as ego. And cousins, here's the plot twist. Hours after Cardi's post, she shared a soft photo of her holding her belly, captioned with just one word, peace. No tags, no context, just peace. Fans said it felt like she was manifesting serenity in the middle of chaos. But the comment section was full of questions like, is this her final goodbye to Offset? Or will he ever stop trying to drag her? The tension was thick, and nobody knew what would come next. By sunrise, Offset's diss had already sparked think pieces, reaction videos, and fan debates across every platform. Some argued that he was just expressing pain through art, the same way Cardi has done in her music. But others said the difference is timing. "She's pregnant," one fan wrote. "You can rap about heartbreak without dragging the mother of your kids while she's expecting another." It's a fair point, because no matter how you slice it, the optics look bad. And here's where things got even messier. Stefon Diggs himself allegedly posted something cryptic right after the diss went viral. Fans caught a now-deleted tweet that said, "Peace can't be disturbed by noise." No names mentioned, but everyone knew who it was for. Screenshots spread instantly, and people started cheering, "He's standing 10 toes for his woman." Others warned, "Bro, don't start with the rapper, just keep playing football." The tension between these men is becoming a silent standoff, cousins, and fans can feel it building. Meanwhile, people close to Offset allegedly claimed that the song wasn't meant as a diss, but as a way to get closure. But the tone, the bars, they don't sound like closure. They sound like somebody wrestling with jealousy. And cousins, jealousy mixed with heartbreak, that's a dangerous recipe, especially when both parties have platforms big enough to move entire fan bases. Cardi, on her end, seems to be leaning into her faith and her femininity. She's been reposting quotes about divine timing, healing, and karma. One story she shared read, "You can't curse what God has blessed." That message resonated deeply with her fans, many of whom have been praying for her well-being since the drama began. One fan commented, "She's glowing through the storm. That's power." Still, there's no denying the pressure she's under. Between managing her pregnancy, public scrutiny, and her complicated history with Offset, Cardi's every move gets magnified. Fans are constantly debating whether she's truly happy with Stefon or just trying to prove a point. But people who've seen her behind the scenes reportedly say she's more grounded than ever, that she's finally learning to detach from chaos. However, Offset's latest stunt might have reopened old wounds. Remember, cousins, these two share years of love, pain, and betrayal, and when you've built a family with someone, detachment isn't that simple. His song might be a cry for attention, or maybe a warning that he's not done speaking his truth. Either way, Cardi seems determined not to let it break her peace again. But the public isn't letting go that easily. The hashtag Pray for Cardi started trending within hours of her post. Fans wrote messages like, "Protect that woman and her baby," and "She deserves peace, not pain." Even some of her critics agreed that dissing a pregnant woman, no matter what the situation, crosses a line. And that's where things get emotional, cousins, because this isn't just about celebrity drama anymore. It's about two people who once loved each other, now weaponizing words. It's about a woman trying to heal while the world watches her every move. And it's about how, no matter how famous you are, heartbreak can still reach you, deep, raw, and unfiltered. But here's the cliffhanger that's keeping fans talking. Offset posted a story hours later with a black heart emoji and the words, "Don't play victim when you started the fire." And cousins, that line reopened every wound we thought had started to heal. Because now people are asking, is this just music or is Offset preparing to air out more secrets? The tension is thick, the emotions are real, and this story, it's far from over.